Don't get mad at me, nigga. I'm here telling the truth. If somebody else should have told you this.
One year, I was actually on the board who the people who actually got to vote. Basically, everybody votes. And then they narrow it down, and then they have a secret group of people who votes on the top 5. Here's the thing. All the people that's in the Grammy Association, obviously, is way more others than it is black people. But
accusations! These are not accusations. This is false accusations.
But if you don't know these names, it's a popularity contest. And you're just going through voting based off of the names you recognize. So you're going to narrow it down to 5 people. When it gets the 5 people that the secret committee get to choose from is the ones that the masses narrowed it down to. I'm just voting on a name. I don't know who that is. You get what I'm saying?
So my question, somebody saying you have to pay dues, and if you haven't paid your dues, you aren't considered to be a nominee. Is that true?
Yeah, that may be true.
We don't give a fuck! Jesus! We don't give a fuck!
After time for everything, I get it. But she's won 32 and really, as you say, 36 awards. So it's not that she's been overlooked. So why do you think that this one category is where they're disrespecting her?
People don't know the process. Your record label can only appoint one person in a category. So that means her record label, I'm gonna call you out, Columbia Records. Her record label has never really put her in that category for consideration.
But she's been nominated, and I guess that's the problem, Matthew, is that people feel like they nominate her.
Going back to Adele and Beyonce on the same record label, the record label can only support one of those artists.
Why do you think that the label, which has made a fortune off Beyonce, why would they choose Adele over your daughter?
Well, there's a lot of reasons. I mean, there's a financial reason. Maybe Adele sold more records worldwide. I don't know these answers, but these are some of the thought processes that they go through. Maybe you say, Beyonce has her success. Here's an opportunity to push Adele, so let's push her.
So this isn't so much the Grammys.
14 years in those rooms supporting the label. I know exactly how this works. We spend it's a 3-day process. We spend a whole day listening to a minute of a song and saying, that's pop. And then pop will listen and they say, oh, that's R&B. That's a big deal, the genre of the music. And again, there comes a point in the music industry is the whiting of America. 14 years in those rooms supporting the label. I know exactly how this works. We spend it's a 3-day process. We spend a whole day listening to a minute of a song and saying, that's pop. And then pop will listen and they say, oh, that's R&B. That's a big deal, the genre of the music.
We don't give a fuck! Jesus! We don't give a fuck!
I just want to say a couple of things about the Grammys, right? The reason we made the Source Awards, right? The reason I came up with the Source Awards was because the Grammys wasn't giving hip hop respect at all, okay? Now, this been going on for forever. It hasn't changed. It's funny to see the artists get mad about if they don't win because the Grammys been over for years. And the bottom line is, it's not gonna stop happening now. No disrespect to Killer Mike, but all 3, they do things on purpose to piss hip hop off, and they've been doing it for years. That's why the Source Awards was important, because we controlled it. We controlled the narrative. We controlled what the culture. It wasn't no. What the Grammys just did was stop supporting
a lot of shit pissed me off. Like we got the Grammys going on, right? And everybody's complaining about who won what or where they should have been in the category, or Jay Z going up there saying Beyonce never won Best Artist, never did this or never got that, and there's brothers, voicing their opinion about where they should be, where they're ranked at, and where they think they should be in I guess Grammy standard, or Emmy standard or anything like this. I don't really get why they're really asking for people that didn't want to involve you in the first place. They're asking them to involve them more. We should be best this, or we should be there, or we should be there. Like, this is an all inclusion type of event, and they're not going to let you come in and feel like that you're better than um, people that they support, people that they listen to on the radio. They might never even listen to your album, and then you want them to clearly just say that the artist that you listen to is better than the artist they listen to. Benzino had a good point. That we have to depend on our own BET awards and stuff like this to actually get the accolades, the flowers, the love and support that we feel like we deserve. With all the hard work that they put in, doing these albums and stuff like that. It's just, do we really need to listen to celebrities complain that they're not getting another million? Do we need to hear how they're not reaching the pinnacles that they think they need? They've done all this sacrificing and they're not getting the recognition that they feel like they deserve. Hearing this, it makes the normal person that didn't sit there and sacrifice all these different things to become a multi-millionaire, quote unquote, or somebody that's big in acting or anything like that. Didn't sacrifice the time and efforts and stuff like that, and put it into different things. It could have been community building or family building or anything like that, and it still doesn't get the recognition that it deserves. Right? You could be a coach. You could be a doctor. A youth advocate or whatnot, whatever you want to call it. Somebody in the Boys and Girls Club. Start a daycare and help out the kids that's in the daycare and stuff like that. You know, Somebody that put in dedicated their time to that. Then you got to hear about and shit. Try to make ends meet by doing this type of stuff. Try to make ends meet by uh, helping out this person's parent or helping out this kid get through get to soccer practice or football, or even basketball and stuff like that. So you hear about these millionaires that are complaining that they're not getting more awards, more money, or more accolades, flowers, and stuff like that. It's like, all right, who are you really going for to get these accolades? You know what I'm saying? Everybody feels unappreciated. You hear from uh, the motherfucker that's doing all the youth advocate stuff or Boys and Girls Club, and we don't get enough sponsors and funding and stuff like that to help out the kids in baseball practice and stuff like that. So we hear this all the time, but we got millionaires that sit there and complain about they're not getting more millions. They feel like they need to get more awards, feel like they need more accolades, and they feel like they need more praise from the people, quote unquote. I mean, I don't really see nothing else. I can go from, like I said, from the youth advocate. He has a reason why he's doing it. You know why he needs more money, more funding, more sponsors. Well, then we look at the millionaire and we like, well, why do you need another reward, nigga? Beyonce got 32 awards. Why does she need best art? What the fuck is that gonna do for her? I don't get it. I don't get these people. These people that you guys put in position to win all the time. Great voices. Millie Vanilli ass niggas. Crisscross ass niggas. They don't even write their own shit. They just sing it. They sit there and edit the mic as best as possible so you don't even hear the raspy voice if they have it at the time or whatever. They sit there and complain that they ain't getting enough. When, like I just said, this motherfucker's really trying to start baseball leagues for kids, basketball leagues for kids, youth advocates, you know what I'm saying? People that's actually trying to, help out the youth. Nigga, giving Beyonce another award, I don't see the purpose in it. That's all I'm saying. And there's plenty of other things that you guys could be focused on in trying to move the needle forward. And if it's hip hop, if it's your own genre, whatever y'all want to put your mind to. But giving Beyonce another damn award, I don't see the use in it. She got 33. Nigga, how many? What? Give her best artist. What difference will it make? But that's just me. And I've heard Ply speak on it, Bootsy speak on it, Benzino just spoke on it. And these guys, they feel like we need our own platform, quote unquote, or they need to start showing us more love on their platform. Nigga, it's a reason why you niggas don't got reparations. It is what it is. Signs of acceptance, and we ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.